Hi, welcome to Sexy Stylist Talk. This show will be dedicated to one of the assets that lie within you, and I talk about that in my book, and that is kindness. I am Luisa Diaz, author and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, let me introduce to you my co-host.
Hi, I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker, your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project.
Hi, I'm Delana Dixon, editor-in-chief of DivaGalsDaily.com and your celebrity guru.
Hi, my name is Joe Banda. I'm co-founder of The Black App. You can find us at ifundwomen.com and just search for Black App, BLAQAPP.
How are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Great, thank you.
So you know we love Wednesday, Joseph. By the way, Joseph, you are the only male who has been invited yet, who has done 2 shows in Sexy Stylist Talk. So thank you.
Hey!
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support and the love.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So ladies, as you know, this is our favorite time because it's our favorite time, Joseph, to get dressed up and to put our makeup and talk about what can we bring something positive to the world. And today we're going to be talking about kindness, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, I promote kindness and I give an award in my event. It's called Kindness School. Which I do with that award is I celebrate individuals and big organizations that are doing great things in the community. So I wanted to ask you, how can we bring more kindness into the world that we need it so much right now? Samantha.
So I think we need to remember that more love equals less stress equals more change. And one of the things that we can do is to stand up for what's right. And when it's not right, you also got to stand up. You know, and I've said this before in the last show, we have to commit random acts of goodness and kindness, mitzvot, do a mitzvah. And especially right now, do a mitzvah that is tikkun olam, to heal the world, to do something that makes the world a better place.
Elena?
Well, I think it's really important to get to know somebody who's very different from you. I used to work at a summer camp, and the girls were either Haitian or Orthodox Jewish. And one day, they were so separated. One day I just said, ladies, let's sit down and get to know about each other. Let's get to know about our cultures, our differences, and more importantly, our similarities. And you know what? By the end of the summer, these girls were kumbayaing together. So talk to somebody who's different from you and learn what you have that is alike. And you'll probably be surprised it's more than you thought.
Exactly. And I totally agree with that, darling, because it is about being open. Be open to other cultures. Be open to something that is different than you are. Let's avoid to try to judge, because judgmental just because of something that you see, and you are really not allowing yourself to discover something beautiful, because you might discover that the person might be your best friend ever, that looks different than you, that speaks different than you, but the most important is the heart, and that doesn't have color. And what is your opinion, Joe?
Yeah, I think one of the simple ways of doing it is by just using the power of acknowledgement, right? For example, just acknowledging people by saying hello, by saying thank you, by finding out how they're doing today, right? And really genuinely connecting with them, I think is really powerful. And I think people kind of forget or maybe become accustomed to not acknowledging others.
Oh my God, you're so right, darling. And this is so important right now, most of all, that we are going through a difficult time in the world and here, not only with the protesters, but also with the pandemic. It's just, we need just someone, just listening You
Yeah.
have no idea how kind is that somebody give you that time, their time. You might say, oh, I don't have time to be kind. Yes, you do. You have time to be kind. You have time to smile to someone. You have time to give oxygen to someone. And how do you do that? Very simple. Just listen. Listen. It's the most beautiful things that you can do. Give to someone. It's the greatest gift of all. Don't you think, Samantha?
Yes, I think that one of the things that we can do is simply to call a person who you haven't spoken to in a while. And if you don't pick up, leave a message. Just like Stevie Wonder said, just say, I just called to say I love you.
Yes.
Right. Love it. Love it.
Right. And believe it or not, it is an energy. It is an energy. And instead of us choosing, because a lot of people, they choose instead of being kind, and they're trying to criticize or trying to put people down. No, let's motivate, and instead of criticizing, let's inspire, and instead of putting people down. And let's lift each other. And right now, we need that. We really need that. We really, because with everything that's going on, we are all human. And we need that. Sometimes we don't feel good, but we wanted your partner or your friend or even a stranger to give you a kind word. And that makes a huge difference. Doesn't it?
Absolutely. I totally agree. It's so funny. I told you I have nephews, and when one of them does something bad, the other one will say, that's not very nice. And as adults, we don't say that to people when they're saying something that's cruel or mean, or, if someone is telling an off-color joke, we don't stop to say, oh, that's not nice. But you have to make people accountable for what they say, because it starts with words and then it turns into actions. So it's just as important as it is to be kind to someone and give them good words. You have to point it out when they're saying words that aren't very nice.
Exactly. And you need to be kind enough not to be there and say those bad words where you need to be called out. Like I say, hey, that is unwelcome. So let's be self-aware. Self-awareness is the hardest things to do in the world. To really become aware of our thought and say, wait a minute, this might sound funny, but this might be offended to someone, right? And that, just to get that little moment to think about that, that means you are a kind person. That's kindness, right? So what do you think, Joe?
No, absolutely. I think it's there's real power in terms of just connecting with people, right? And oftentimes it's not even trying to go out of your way, but just being you, being earnest in terms of where you are, in terms of now being present and connecting. I think really translates, and that's part of being human.
Yes, and we do. Why a lot of people, the pandemic is going extremely, it's have been very difficult, and 40% of the suicidal, 40% suicidal hotline.
Huge number.
Yes, it's huge. And one of the reasons is because we are human. We need connections. We do need connections. Even though we might say I don't need nobody. I am fine by myself. And then after you have been being locked down for 3 months by yourself, you realize, I do need someone to at least tell me, hey, everything is going to be okay. And I need a hug, right? A hug. We start missing those things that we take for granted because it's every day there on our faces. Talking about it, we ladies are going to love that, and maybe you too, Joe, because one of the benefits, let's talk about the benefits of being kind. Ladies, did you know that research say that being kind, a kind person, made you look younger?
I love that.
True.
Girl, let's be very kind. So we start looking much younger.
It's true. When we're happy, when we're, you know, letting out a positive energy, we glow. And that glow is contagious and it makes us look better and it also makes us feel better.
Exactly. Dilena?
You know, I think of the musical Pippin, and one of the character has this song where she says, "Put down the vinegar, take up the honey jar, you'll catch many more flies." Sometimes just being kind and being nice, I'm genuinely a nice person, and people do things for you because they're like, she's nice, and they want to do things for you. So it'll bring positive things in your life when you just smile and you're happy.
You're so true, darling. And I, you know, as I say, I talk about kindness in my book, Sex is Timeless. And I have an organization, which as I mentioned, I celebrate kindness. And I experienced that. I experienced the snowball of kindness. My organization has been possible because of so many people, friends of a friends of a friends, comes together to really help me to make this event happen. So I do believe in humanity. I do believe in kindness. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful thing, and that's why, you know, organizations such as yours are very important. And to Delena's point, by the way, everybody's probably heard of the saying, or the saying that luck is a residue of preparation, right? And when you're kind to people, as Delena said, there's kind of a boomerang effect in terms of people and opportunities looking for you. So you inherently create this element of attraction, of success, and of community. So it's a really powerful thing.
That's so true. I call it snowball. It's like a snowball. Like if you are kind, you know, another person, because the other person is kind to you, and it goes and it goes. It's a snowball of kindness. That's how I call it in my event. And hey, kindness is cool. Another benefit that I hear about it, that you're going to love this one too, is that, Samantha, you're going to love that one.
Bring it on.
Yes, improve the relationships with your partners and also with your friends, and also increase happiness and a healthy heart.
Yes, well, you know, it's been proven, that has been proven that, you know, love is great for your blood pressure, is great for your cholesterol, it's great for your nerves. People who are less stressed live longer lives, and that's why I say more love equals less stress equals greater change.
Totally. But hey, let's not confuse because you are a kind human being, thinks you are a weak person. No. Let's not confuse kindness with weaknesses. And I always say that. Don't confuse me because I am a kind human being and I celebrate kindness because, oh, Luisa is weak. No, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength to be kind. What do you think about that, Elena?
Oh, I definitely agree. I think it's hard, especially for men in the Black community, to sometimes show a sensitive side of themselves. They're expected to be tough and to be strong and to be masculine and macho. And, you know, I always bring up my nephews. They're growing up, they want to be, you know, you want them to have some strength, but you also want them to be able to be sensitive, to be kind.
To be bold.
We're teaching them, you know, we're trying to find that perfect balance so that they feel just comfortable in themselves when they want to show kindness to someone else. And I'm telling you, when you get a hug from a 3-year-old, there's no greater or pure kindness that you're feeling in that moment.
Oh, that's so sweet. Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. I know all about the hugs from the 3-year-old, so I concur with that. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's about being your authentic self, right? And finding that in others. And truly understanding that, listen, like, we don't have all the answers, and every day is a journey, and it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to connect with others, and then of course ask for help, right? Because we're in this journey together.
That's right. And remember that being kind is not a weakness. And it's not you being a doormat, you're being kind to someone. Even if that person doesn't appreciate your kindness, it's okay. It's okay. You feel good about yourself. It's not about you, it is about the other person. And let it go. Is the other person has to do the work. You already have done yours and you feel good on your shoes. So that's the most important. So ladies and gentlemen, what about is we start creating an energy of love and kindness. What about is we choose a song in our social media? Let's do a song challenge, okay? I wanted to choose a song. You know, this song is very well known. John Lennon is Imagine. So let's play in our social media song challenge. What about, which one would you choose, Samantha?
So the song that I choose to give to the world right now is Marvin Gaye's What's Going On.
Oh, I love that song too. Dilena, which one would you choose?
I'm going to choose What the World Needs Now is Love.
Love is love, yes. And what about you, Joe?
And you know, I was gonna say Marvin Gaye. You know, so I'm scrambling here
There's room for all.
yeah. You know, I think Marvin Gaye. I think I love, but I don't think also, you know, like Michael Jackson healed the world, and bringing people together from
Oh,
all
yeah,
around the world who are going through the same thing. I think that's powerful as well.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And
Yeah.
everybody watching us, they can join our song challenge. Please share with us. We need to create that positive energy. Let's create that positive energy of love and kindness with everything is going in the world. Let's try to do a little, see the silver lining on everything. And remember ways to be kind, be empathy, be patient, listen to someone, put yourself in someone else's shoes, respect, listening is so important. We talk about that. And most of all, be grateful, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Be grateful for your friends, for your family, for everything. I'm so grateful just to be here with you guys. I'm so grateful for technology. So we'll be able to have this show for so many people, and hopefully is we can touch one person and make someone smile and inspire and motivate. I do believe that we have done a great job. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Before we leave, we have a quarantine birthday. And today is a special birthday, so I had to put my hat, my glasses, my birthday. Ah!
Whose birthday is it?
I wanted to wish happy birthday to my beautiful Gloria. She was my assistant. She still does a lot of work for me. And she's turning right now 23. I love you, darling.
Oh, we love you, Gloria. Happy birthday.
My time is in school, so this was perfect for to wish her happy birthday. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, thank you for being in this show. Remember that kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. And that's a phrase by Mark Twain.
Awesome.
Please be kind to yourself and others. Kindness is good. Be safe. Practice social distancing and wear your mask. Besitos.
Awesome. Thank you so much.